Hey. Sit. Hey. Carlos. Sit.
Jojo, get that skin. Bend those knees. Let's go. Get that ball down and do right.
Get that pull in arm up.
More strength. Okay?
Se eu quero para cá.
See, right there, right on the elbow, becomes right there on the side. See there. Okay. He controls a lot better the opponent right on the top of the elbow.
Entonces, procura ser sempre segurando o cara.
Yeah, try to do the Uchikomi is lacking on the top part.
Ok? Osoto-otoshi. Koshi. Uchimata. Araigoshi. Iponso-inagi.
Okay. So you see all the techniques using all grips.
3 times a week. This type of Aki exercise.
A veces nosotros miramos.
This one versus the stiff one.
Sí.
Yeah. See, in this case, Carlos is that wall, you know, so stiff. Yeah.
Pero ele hace fuerza.
Carlos is very limited there, you know, he cannot apply. Okay? And then you, hey, you do listen.
Otoshi, Sasai,
Okay, this kind of Uchikomi.
okay, Iponso-inagi, Sasai,
Okay?
Araigoshi. Okay.
So no just standing there. Everything movement, movement.
Use the space.
The whole space. The opponent is keeping the hand away from you. So you need to be able to, from moving sideways, take.
Not the end of the middle.
Okay. Second hand. Open.
Open palm,
Not here.
no fist. Just open palm. Hold the shoulder. Okay.
Segura lá.
Yeah, I know.
Eu solo na mano. Você vai lastimar, porque vai apoiar, vai cair de cabeça.
At the entry for that sumi.
I waiting.
Yeah, he's waiting.
But se ele demora mucho para hacer otra cosa, yo tengo que tomar la iniciativa.
So now, if he's taking too long to attack, now he has to attack.
¿Ok? Lo que yo voy a sacar, yo sigo
When
esa
he does
mano,
over there,
here, Koshi guruma. One, faster, here.
not in place, not in balance,
Y puede-
you gotta move.
Y cuando está haciendo más fuerza,
When he decides to use body strength, that's when.
mucho fuerte aquí, si no, no.
So as soon as he passes, you have to be very slow to back it on the top and then.
¿Qué?
It's very.
Up here. Okay? Here.
It's very important when you get your arm under this section of the arm to lift.
If you don't do that, then you're more likely to get countered.
Koshi, around the head, contact. Head and arm. Go. Stronger, stronger. Come on, do it all the way, do it all the way. Yeah.
Abraçar o pescoço. E bater na testa.
Okay, we're going to do karate goshi using the high grip. Okay, using around the neck, the grip around the neck. Okay?
Ahora tiene que hacer el sushi ao mínimo de la altura del hombro.
Okay. The pull, you have to be straight to the shoulder. To the shoulder, like this. The pull, the kosushi. Okay? See that? To have a good grip on the gi.
Eu seguro sempre a manga
You always like,
ao lado.
yeah, on the side of the, on the top of the gi, and he likes. And the other hand, you just right by the neck. Okay?
É importante
But very, very important.
quando segurar essa mão, que faça força com o ombro, a cara. Ok?
He uses strain on the little finger. Put a lot of strain on the little finger. So if he grips,
Então não se pode fazer Osoto-otoshi cara.
and he say, you cannot do Osoto-otoshi like this. You have to do it like
Porque,
this.
porque se tu hace isso, não há contato.
Because if you go like this, you're going to create a space and there is no contact, you know.
Ok? Se eu seguro corretamente, a possibilidade de colar na orelha dele, em ombro, e vai estar terminado. E o que eu acho? Ok?
Yeah. He wants body contact.
The first step, the bicep.
See, the first step you see, it's like a full hand right here, and you kind of deep.
Tem que ter espaço.
And you need to have space so he can stay the leg. If he does it too close, you will hit the leg of the opponent and you're not on balance also.
El kuzushi de la mano en dirección al cinturón.
The kosushi goes to the direction of the belt. See? He's pulling low to the belt.
Hay personas que hacen eso.
Yeah, there is person that they go like this, high, and you say, no, 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 no. There is no kosushi.
Okay. Quando eu acho isso, pondo o peso na perna.
He's transferring all the way to this leg. Okay.
Okay.
So you bring him down towards the belt. Without. Solamente pega with the other hand, you try to bring that the other player closer. See? It's very close right now. See?
And finish your leg to subir na perna.
And then if you finish the throw, you have to bring that leg high.
Batida na perna.
A lot of times you see that in you when you go for the Chikomi, you go for just.
Não se preocupa com a batida. Não se preocupe com a batida da perna. Não se preocupe.
Don't worry about the swing of the leg.
Se preocupe com a subida.
You have to worry about bringing the leg out. That's it. You see, that's the key. You know how to bring it out.
Importante que o quadril para frente.
It's very important when you bring the leg out, the hip has to be forward.
Se o teu quadril está aqui, a perna não sobe.
Okay. If the hip is back, the leg won't go up. Has to be like this.
Ok?
Left hip very good.
E se tu
Have the
entra
high grip, you know.
direto acá,
If you're not,
peligroso.
yeah, it's more easy to get counter, you know. So
Bloqueio o aço,
what he does
procuro segurar esta mano,
is he try to get that grip for sure, you know.
aço força,
Make it force.
tríceps,
Yeah.
certo? Ok?
Yeah.
Tríceps.
Los
El
triceps.
músculo, tríceps.
Yeah,
sí,
los
tríceps.
triceps.
Here.
Yeah, you bring the.
Okay.
Okay, you bring the.
Yo no estoy haciendo fuerza solo, acá.
Yeah. So you see, he got the player close and look. Osoto-otoshi is it?
Caminas, para la mano.
Move to the side. You know, into the Osoto-otoshi. It looks very easy, but last time, you know, the opponent has the arm, the legs, you know, so he doesn't get the reach. Okay? Yeah, when he was moving to the side, you know. So, the way now we move around. Okay? Okay? Got?
Los adversarios hacen mucho serenade, yokinage.
A lot of times the opponent they will go for the serenade. Okay? Because he is right here, so he will get closer. Now he closer. See? He really closer. Now he closer. See? He really put a little more strength. Just a little more force.
Quanto mais força dele, melhor para mim. Mais força.
When he uses more force or more strength, it's better for him.
A sua força para allá, essa força aqui. E essa força.
Yeah.
Eu cedo.
Side movement, step forward, hit it.
The first step is squat.
Okay.
The second step, near. The third step. Este não vai para a perna, sim? Olha. Avança o outro.
Okay, first step is far outside when he creates the gap. Okay, boom. Second step, back step, he's close to him. Third step, the entry to where he comes down, controlling of the leg. Boom. Third step.
Here. This hand.
Okay, breaking balance here, huh? 1, 2, step in. Fourth step. Remember again, he's doing side movements. 1, 2, 3, boom. And now-
Não é forte, eu tenho que colocar o peso dele nesta perna para ser o lugar.
So he needs to transfer the weight to that leg so he can go in for Osoto-gari.
Ok? Eu comecei a ser uma sequência.
Trying to make
Koshi
a combination.
Osoto-gari. Quando eu aço acá, ele fica preocupado e põe o peso acá. Eu entro acá.
You put it Osoto, then the weight is already transferred to here, then you go for the Osoto. You use the strength to just to
Aqui ele vai me
avoid.
jogar. Aqui ele me ganha acima da igreja. Osoto-gari, só que segura na cá, puxa para dentro. Procurar prender a cá.
Osoto-gari.
Para frente.
He's going backwards, but he's working on that, you know. He's going back para atrás, no? You see? Now he's lacking the shoulder on him, you know. So he brings. Look at the grip now working.
Eu sei isso.
See?
Ok? Ok, strong. Pesado de estatura,
Yeah.
ele mais pesado,
Yeah.
não há muita movimentação.
The guy gets stronger, you know.
Então você tem que abrir.
You have to open the grip.
After you
Yeah.
open,
Yeah.
then you walk.
After you open, you break that grip here.
You walk.
You walk back, and then
Sí, a ver de solo tira de acá, porque yo puedo usar eso que está difícil acá, mira.
This is another option, you know, you can go like this, you know, sometimes they're very hard, you know, very
Sobre
complex.
esa mão,
Yeah. And they go that hand, you bring it up.
Yeah, most of them wants to be inside there, again, creating that gap. Okay? He wants to close the gap, they want to be out.
ok? Quando cair acá, eu caminhava para frente.
From this position, he's moving front side. Okay?
More simple.
See? It's easier movement for him. He can move this way and attack. Okay? So he doesn't have any way out. We move this way, front side, front side. Boom. Straight ahead, Osoto, huh? Okay, again, he's talking about it's very important to get those hips in. Okay, you don't want to be too far out here. Just under and go.
Ok? Strong, more strong. Quanto mais força essa,
When the person is, again, pushing out, resisting so much, okay, it's still more easy for him. Just keep coming forward.
So the extra, you know, the movement and the sushi is different. This one, you gotta pull straight. And the extra.
esta mano, como essa. Você vai segurar
This
acá.
hand, or this, I mean this grip, or this grip. Okay, so,
Uma, esta, está substituindo esta.
okay.
Se eu
This
segurar
one is also the same as this one.
se eu segurar essa aqui, também teria que fazer isso.
Yeah.
Não se fala isso porque ele deixa mais.
Okay. So, straight to the shoulder. See?
Desequilíbrio. Já fizemos acá. Só que segurar acá, vamos segurar acá. No mínimo, primeiro ombro.
Okay. It's very important that the position of the exercise has to be straight up. See? Right by the shoulder, the same. See?
With the same grip, para não pegar, assim deixa vai ao outro lado, só que aqui eu tenho que fazer isso.
Okay, now he's going to the exercise with the same grip, but right side. Okay? Out of the same grip. Okay? That's the right side, the exercise with the left side grip. One, two, change the stroke. One, two, and change the stroke.
Ok?
Okay?
Brad. One, boom. Okay? Again, this thing was discussed yesterday as well.
Starting.
One. Can you see Taylor? Boom, outside. Okay, it's gonna do this combination or this sequence, you know, for tomorrow. Go on the side, right.
Both.
Okay, right and left. Of course, you understood that. Okay, so it's Sasai, Ashibara. Sasai, Ashibara.
He grabs high and then he brings his arms down. And he doesn't use that much strength, but I'm not able to bring. Since I'm not giving his arm, he grabs the other lapel. You broke my hair, but the other player tried to sue me, so he curves here and high.
La primera cosa que hacer eso, que no
The first thing to do when somebody,
acá, y vas a hacer subir a eso.
the first thing when somebody comes up here, it's not good to go backwards, because then the opponent can
Subir a eso. ¿Ok? Entonces, importante seguro. Si puedes atacar aquí también, ¿sí? Para que ponga esta pierna atrás. ¿Ok? Ya no hay tanto peligro en subir a eso. ¿Sí?
It's very important to attack this leg, because then, a movement he does a lot when somebody brings him here, or he goes to the front, or in the middle.
Okay?
When you do Osoto, you to point to sweep in the direction of the previous point, you know? You will move the grip low.
Aquí yo no estoy haciendo fuerza.
He's not using no force at all on that grip, right?
Pero está muy pesado para él.
But it's very heavy for him, so he's trying to
Cuando yo estoy acá, yo
when
hago
he's
fuerza
sitting
para
right
hacer.
there, you know, the opponent putting a lot of strength or using a lot of force to do that.
La otra mano yo seguro la lapel, los dedos.
With the other hand, you will grab the lapel or the side right here, which is the
Yo
side of
hago
the
con área, chutamos. Dos tiempos.
He uses it as a two-tempo, two times sometimes.
Vamos a tocar.
Two tempos, right? One, boom. You switch the weight to the other leg, that's when you come back.
A la mano que defiende.
Okay, that. Steven. You are kind of facing that direction, not really facing that. Look. See? So then you tap, switch weight, you go.
Yo toco la primera vez,
He touches the first time,
aproximo la pierna de apoyo
you
muy
bring the
rápido.
leg up. Okay. Tap, bring the leg up. Okay.
¿Alguien tiene una pregunta?
Any questions?
Importante, ¿ah? Quando está segurando acá, escorrega.
Very important. When you do this draw, you have the high grip, and then you bring it low the lapel.
Pero yo estoy,
Right, you are straight, okay?
no así, ¿no?
No bend, straight, okay?
tá leve, ele vai se regular. Ok? Derrubar, ¿no?
Yeah, sometimes
Hace
there's a lot of people
mucha
that's very
fuerza.
hard, they use a lot of strength, so it's very hard for you to move, you know,
Mucha
how to
fuerza.
move them too.
Yo siempre trabajé como fizemos o Outigari ayer, ¿sí? Cuando yo hago fuerza, no para abajo, pero para mí, ele hace fuerza
When he
contraria.
used a lot of force or strength, he used, yes, not to bring him down, but to get him closer to him.
Aqui eu estou dominando. Quando eu quero,
Yeah.
essa força.
Now
Eu cedo,
he's controlling on this one, you know. So,
entro o Outigari, não?
yeah, if the guy
Ayer,
goes back, he will go to
Fizemos isso aqui ayer.
See, he's pulling the guy.
Outigari.
You see?
Quando ele passa para allá,
Okay? Difference in size? Okay?
it's not so good.
Yeah, it's not a good idea for you to reach up to the tall man.
It's not so good to do Osoto-otoshi. No? It's not so good to.
Same grip, counter move on his part.
Vamos acertar. Quando ele segura cá, eu seguro acá.
Instead of securing there, it's in the armpit. Okay? See where the grip is there?
Tira a outra mão da frente, Rogério, só para eles verem como ela está segurando.
Okay? He's here. He's taken here.
Ok? Eu vou entrar acá.
Boom. And enter.
Ok? Importante é esse crush sempre na altura de ombro.
Okay. He wants to take the show again from this grip, this kazushi.
First here and then here.
Okay.
Okay?
When he breaks the balance here, watch the left hand again, please.
Okay, when I'm right to right, I use my leg to open. I do this. And then, with this grip down, I turn. It's, and the more important is this turn. Like when you drive,
Steering wheel. Steering wheel.
yes, when you make the turn, you have to use this. It's the same, like this.
Okay, so here you have more turn. Very important point.
Ok?
See how she opens up? She just comes right inside, very close to the leg. Boom. Almost like she's lifting.
Stronger. Segura na cama todo mundo. Estamos segurando por dentro. Pero a veces estoy segurando por fuera. ¿Sí? Here, here,
Okay, watch the different grips. You guys over there as well. It's talking about when he cannot get the entry inside because the opponent is trying to keep him out. He goes where he had it from down here, or he has, either this one comes over the top. Change the grip, back side.
Quando seguro acá, importante é abaixar.
Okay, when you take that grip, remember it's very important to collapse that elbow, to bring him in, to bring him down.
O objetivo não é isso,
Okay.
pero untar.
Objective is to prevent this guy from bending forward. He wants to keep him here. He wants to keep him tight to him. He doesn't want him bending this way.
Ok?
Yeah, most of them want to be inside there again, creating that gap. Okay? He wants to close the gap, they want to be out.
Ok? Quando cair acá, eu caminho para frente.
From this position, he's moving front side. Okay?
More simple.
See? It's easier movement for him. He can move this way and attack. Okay? See, he doesn't have any way out. He move this way, front side, front side. Boom. Straight ahead, Osoto, eh?
Si yo seguro allá, yo voy a bajarlo, pero no pesado. ¿Sí? ¿Ok? ¿Entiendes?
If normally when you do the high grip, normally they will bend. Normally that's what they expect, for you to bend. Normally they don't expect you, this person to go this side. Normally this person will bend right here.
Tú tienes que saber segurar, ¿no?
You have to know how to lock that grip.
Porque cuando tú seguras aquí,
When you lock on the top,
el objetivo no es abajar el adversario.
the objective is not to bring the opponent down.
El objetivo es trazer para ti, hacer presión.
Do pressure and bring it to you,
Yo no puedo hacer eso acá. Si yo a veces yo miro a persona, hace fuerza para abajo. Cuanto más lejos está el cuadril de él, más difícil de jugar.
When he see that the hips kind of hard, because he's already bending, it's very hard to do any of those techniques, So you
Bueno,
want him to be...
a veces es bueno para que entre con Suenage,
that one,
pero para mí no, porque la perna del Osoto-gari más lejos.
Yeah, that one is good if you go Seonage, But for Osoto-gari, that's not good, because
De Ashibarai também.
the Ashibarai is very hard,
Entonces yo quiero hacer Sumigaeshi, en la hora que ele entra Sumigaeshi eu sento, ok? Ok. Sumigaeshi.
So they go Sumi, you bring it down.
Quando ele entra
Press.
Sumigaeshi, eu sento, double mais Sumigaeshi. Sim.
No, that's what you want. See? He's controlling the head of that one.
Eu tenho que ser rápido.
You have to be, if he takes so long,
O adversário cruza cá e hace outigari. Out. Acá. E hay muchas personas que lo que hacen, te guruma. Y pon para él.
Ochigari is going to pick up. Sometimes he pick up, but he still pushes the other way. That way.
It's very deep.
Yeah, you think it's very hard to.
Okay?
When he likes the top,
¿Sí? Y acá también hace más peso acá, un poquito más difícil, ¿sí?
yeah, when you
Pero
put
cuando
the
él
weight
se
on
va acá,
that arm, it's kind of hard,
no te puede, ahí sí, tú sobe un poco, ¿sí? Para no quemar, para que no le mate el hombro, ¿sí?
Yeah.
Entonces nosotros hablamos que mata el hombro,
Yeah.
¿sí? Si tú dejas, él te mata el hombro, finish.
If you let somebody control your shoulder, you're dead. You're finished, you're done.
This, okay, see. Position here. Okay? With this hand.
You gotta do full.
You know? Sure.
So when you start this, you first,
Here, I do my grip.
and then most likely your opponent will break it.
I
He doesn't allow him to re-grip. He doesn't allow me to re-grip,
okay.
and he breaks that grip, and he pushes my arm to the side, so then the opponent will make strength come back.
Okay.
And now he's going to do an Osoto-otoshi with the steps of the Osoto.
But the same movement. Here. I do like Koshi. Okay? Shoinagi. Okay?
Control your body. When I turn, you keep turning. Okay? No, be careful, careful. Okay, I'll turn here. If you're not control my body, you still turn, and then it will be too bad for me. So you have to control your body. Use your chest, your knee, this position, because then you have balance in Jiu-jitsu. You have to stop here, and then you have to work the other arm and do kiss at a time. You must control your body. Then you will turn. Try again. Turn. Yeah, now it's better. See? If you don't control it, control your body completely. Yes. Yes. Your partner will be very strong and open this leg. You have to go that direction of your shoulder and help with your elbow. With your elbow, okay? In the direction of your shoulder and help with the other side. See? Again. Look at here, the spot. Okay, let's try.
We do this and open the open okay? Eu uso o braço, mas eu tenho muita força na perna, não consigo virar.
When you try to use your elbow to turn it, but his leg is very strong.
Vem pra cá, moça, vem pra cá. Pego eu tô com os dois braços aqui, né? Pego o braço do lado da cabeça dele, apoio aqui atrás.
Okay, you come to this side.
Okay.
You turn this hand to his back.
Back his shoulder.
And up. And turn it. What's that? Love.
Okay.
You are here, and then you came to this part. Came here, with the lapel, came to this way, breathe here, go this way, And that's it. He's in this position. You came here and this. And you came this part. And the referee, if he did the same thing, you have to keep working, and then he will turn. Because he's trying to escape. Go, Ross.
Con la pierna, esta pierna para allá. ¿Sí?
My legs, I was here. And then I'm choosing to get a certain position. See? I can't change my arm. Go on. I will make a position of Casagatão. You choose which one you want, and then Catherine will try to go out, escape. Yeah, escape. If she go that way, when she came this way, I have to cut her. Turn the other way. I have to put my hand there. But see, I can lose this arm. If I lose this arm, she will turn. Okay? So the most important is keep this arm here, very tight. Like I have to pull a little bit and be very tight. Tight? Right? Okay?
Bem forte
With very close here. The most important thing in ne-waza is control your body. Using your body in her body. Like I have to control here and I have to not to be too much here and too much here. You have to control. You have to choose your balance. It's everyone have one point of balance. You have to put your weight here in this part of her body, chest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll choose partners and then, oh my God, please.
Vai sobrar um. Pede pra sentar aqui, eu monto.
Okay.
Open your legs. Open your legs. Okay. 25 seconds. Punishment.
Abraçar a cabeça até, né? Cadê ela?
Grab the pants leg like that. Okay. You see that?
His chest.
Depois que segurou, fazer força pra você.
And when you're in the position, have to
When you do your breath,
strength.
abre as pernas, open your legs. E não abaixar a cabeça, né? Olhar pra frente. To see in front.
Have to see from don't put your hand like this. Have to be like this.
Open your legs.
When you do this, you open your chest. If you do this, you close. Okay? Watch it.
Some embarrassment. He's not translating what to tell you there. Watch the grip
Quando
again.
segura cá, ele quer vir para cá. Ok?
Then you're able to stop him from going
Você quer ir para lá?
in all directions.
Ok? Vou. Tá correndo. E quando chegar cá, como jiu-jitsu, tem que tirar o quadril. Sim? Fala com eles.
On this rope, on this thing, like when you can tell me, you have to take your hips out to the side.
Not here. Not here. Aqui não tem força. Essa bolsa. Vou
Close the
pegar.
up.
Ok? E aqui também. Sim? Quando ele abre a perna, open your
If
leg.
he opens his leg,
Eu não consigo ir para cá. Sim?
he's not able to go over,
Então eu vou para cá.
so then he goes backwards,
Yeah. Pero sin abrir la pierna.
but without opening the leg.
Ok. Ok. E cair acá. Prende o braço.
With the key lock,
Sim? E cambia a perna.
and switch the legs.
Ok? Importante trocar a perna. Sim? E aqui,
Very important to choose the legs.
aqui te pode pegar sancaco ou ou te caes para cá. Sim?
You either go back
Ou abraça
or hug him
e cambia a perna acá.
and switch the legs. Go that way.
Sim? Cambiou a perna. Agora. Abraça. Sim? Ok?
But you can't be here. You must have to be
Yeah.
here. See his belt?
O joelho embaixo.
Your knee has to be here, under his arm.
Fazer força.
And you have to try to close your legs, but to be very tight here. Okay? If you be here, it will be easy. Okay, skin. See? Because on my body, he is strong. He can do this. But if I'm up, then the person will be, the top will be stronger.
Ok?
Okay, let's try. Okay, you guys ready?
Ok?
Go!
Use your arms.
Close your legs!
Use your arms.
Try again.
Close your legs.
This way. What if to make Jiu-jitsu, then he's trying to do this. I have to kick like this way. Okay? Trying to take this way. So I just turn, help with this hand in the end of the leg, not in the beginning because it will be very high. Here and
Vê o braço dele. Esticado. Vê o braço. Não pode deixar assim. Sim? Vai. E agora quando você não tirar o braço, tem que ficar segurando a mão aberta. Ok?
To break the grip, when you have it on top, get your arm
Aqui atrás do dedo.
and grab behind the elbow.
Sim?
Arm strength,
Aí,
and make sure you make a lot of strength and grab right here so you don't get bent over.
ok?
You can also do this against right against lefty when the other player grabs from the back.
If you move arm faster. Quer que ele segure lá? Assim como isso.
Watch.
Good one.